Alright, BobalosRex here, and this is the third video in this series. Hero Specs. Alright, we gotta talk hero specs, okay? I got my notepad. And here's the thing. I've been like, during the video, I literally paused it to guess all this stuff, and I'll like recap that. But I've been thinking about this, and people have been saying subclasses, class skins, talents, or I was saying mob talents. But I've been thinking about this more and more, right? And to me, this is Covenants 2.0. And it's going to function like Covenants in the later part of Shadowlands. You may be like, oh my gosh, Shadowlands, stop. No. It's the good part of Covenants, okay? What was cool about Covenants? Oh, these make my spells, or this spell looks cool, okay? Alright. What was one of the other benefits of Covenants? Well, when you can have your Covenant maxed out, it was really cool to be able to switch Covenants to do a certain content easier. Because it gave you variety, you know? I'm a Vengeance Demon Hunter. I'm doing single target. I want Venthyr. When I'm doing M+, I want Kyrian. That felt really good. And especially if it was super easy to switch. Oh my god. These are super easy to switch. There's no conduit energy. There's no, I gotta go talk to a dude. There's no, I gotta ground my renown. No. You just swap it. Your spells change how they look, and they work differently. And listen up. Most likely, one of these is going to be Biss. Okay? If you're an endgame player or PvPer or any of that, M+er, there's gonna be one of these that just performs whatever percent better. So people will be that. Other players, for single players, these are class skins. For solo players that don't really care about maximizing, they care about what my player looks like, how my player plays, these are class skins. Kind of. And that's great. And for me, that's great, because I love doing that with my alts. But yeah, on my main, I'm going to pick what's best. Okay? And I'm going to play it. And that's what I'm going to do in Raid. And that's how Covenants work. You know, at the end of the, like, towards the end of Shadowlands, that's how Covenants work. You swapped in to the one for this content, and this is just a million times easier. It's 10 talents. Look, you just, it's literally conduits. You just switch out the little conduits. Boop, boop. This is your main spell. This is your Covenant 1 ability, and this is your second ability, the cool one. Alright. Make sure this actually makes more of your spells look cool. And then yeah, all the little conduits. But yeah, dude, it's literally soul binds and covenants too. And they learned a lot. They literally learned a lot. This shows that they learned so much in Shadowlands. And they did it better because there's not 4 that everyone has to share. They literally did. It's pretty much, they pretty much did another spec, right? They did a hero spec for every spec, all right? But they have specs stay the same, all right? So you're gonna have a choice of 11 talents. Wait, is it 11? No, maybe it's only 10. No, it feels like 11. Okay, so you pick your base one, right? And then you get to pick one. So as you can see, there's 10. No, there's 11. 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 in total. You get your first one. Once you hit, it's going to be 71. And then you get to choose one of these. And then you fill out here, you fill out there, and then you fill out there, or however you want to do it. And then at 80... boom, you got them all. So you don't even have to, there's not much choice. The choice at endgame is this. Alright? Those are going to be the choices. And that's going to be good. You know, that's going to be the variety. And like I said, we know one's going to be this, but the cool effect of these is Blizzard gets to add a little twist to the classes aesthetically, you know, because we got all these spell animations. So this is great overall, you know. And I'm just going to say this is amazing for me. Literally amazing. I love class stuff. I love looking at class spells. I love just weird, interesting things classes can do. I want to make a character that's like, I'm going to play it like this. It's going to look like this. Is it good? No. But it's an alt. It's an alt that I can fuck around with and do whatever. I can do delves with my crazy Necromancer Death Knight build where I just summon minions. Is it good? It may not even be good. But for the people that care, you're going to be like, oh, Dark Ranger Beastmaster, whatever, is Biss. That's what I'm picking. So there's going to be a little of that. You know, you can be a trendsetter, be like, no, I'm going this way. But we all know, with how different these are, depending on what you're doing, one's going to be a little bit better. Maybe this is going to be the AoE one. Maybe this is going to be a single target one. Maybe this is going to be the utility one that you use in M+. Or is this one's that you use one... You just want to use single target, bust, in a raid. But then you can just switch back when you want to do what you want. That's the best part. Literally, it's the best part of Covenants. And they made it class specific. So, I'm going to tell you which ones I think go where. Again, I did have a full video. Or I did that in the React, but I'm going to do it here too. So, we already know Keeper of the Grove and Elun's Chosen are Boomkin. So Wildstalker and Druid of the Claw are feral. Okay. I can't wait to test these. So then I would say Keeper of the Grove and Druid of the Claw are... Oh wait. We already know Elun's Chosen. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so that's Boomkin. That's Feral. Keeper of the Grove. Elun's Chosen is for Guardian 2. It'd be Elun's Chosen and Druid of the Claw. Then Keeper of the Grove. Wildstock. So those two, then those two and those two. Right? Okay, let me just... Okay, so Boomkin, Feral, Elun's Chosen, and Druid of the Claw for Guardian. And then Wildstalker, Keeper of the Grove for Resto. Yeah, and then Wildstalker will be like a little bit more hidden, so the... Okay. That could be it. Alright. And then, so for Mage, Mage was super easy. So, Sun Fury, Frostfire for Frost, or for Fire. Sun Fury, Frostfire for Fire. Sun Fury, Spellslinger for Arcane. Frostfire, Spellslinger for Frost. That was super easy. They all kind of have a theme. Demon Hunter is super easy. It's these two for both. We already know Arms has Colossus and Slayer. So Fury has Mountain Thane and Slayer. And then Prot has Colossal Mountain Thane, which seems good. And then for Priest, okay, so Shadow has to have... No, you know what? No. Part of me wants to give Void Weaver Oracle to Shadow. Okay. And then Archon Oracle for Holy. And then Void Weaver Archon for Discipline. But Void Weaver Archon may be for Shadow too. Well, we know this one's holy. This is holy. Yeah, we'll go with that. So this is holy, this is shadow, and then this is discipline. Alright, I may be wrong. And I may have changed. Then for DK, I think it was easy. So this, Riders of the Apocalypse, Deathbringer is unholy. Sandlane, Deathbringer is blood. No. Yes? Wait a minute. Okay, Deathbringer, Riders of the Apocalypse for... No. Okay. Riders of the Apocalypse, Deathbringer for Frost. Sandlane, Riders of the Apocalypse for... Unholy. Sandlane, Deathbringer for blood. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. Now, for Evoker, this was super easy for me because if you just gotta look at the magics. So, Bronze, Scale Commander, that's Og. Alright. Ruby Adept, Scale Commander, that's Devastation. Chrono Warden, Ruby Adept, Ruby and Bronze is... So this is Preservation, this is Devastation, and then this is Augmentation. Those two. Alright. And then, and these are all my thoughts. I don't know for certain. I'm just putting this in the video because we're going through. Alright, so we got these left. So for Shaman, I feel like it's easy. So, Farseer Totemic is Resto. Okay? Stormbringer Totemic is Enhancement. Stormbringer Farseer is Elemental. So, Elemental, Resto, Enhancement. Alright? Diabolist. Okay? Hellcaller. This is Demonology. These two, the bottom two, Hellcaller, Diabolist. Soul Harvester, Diabolist is Affliction. Hellcaller, Soul Harvester. Wait a minute. No, Soul Harvester. Yeah, so this is Demonology. Hold up. Hellcaller. Yeah, these two are Demonology. These two are Affliction. Yeah, and then Soul Harbor. Yeah, Soul Harvester Diabolist is Destruction. No, I feel like Destruction's gotta have Hellcaller. Okay, this is Destruction. This is Affliction. This is Demonology. I'm certain Hellcaller Diabolist is Demonology, like as a fact. I may be wrong. And maybe, yeah, I may be wrong. Alright. Rogue. I'll do these three last. Rogue. Deathstalker, Fatebound is Assassin. No. Deathstalker, Fatebound is, yeah, Assassin. Trickster, Fatebound is Outlaw. Deathstalker, Trickster is Subtlety. Alright. Shadowpan, Conduit of the Celestials is Brewmaster. Master of Harmony and Shadowpan is Windwalker. No. Shadowpan, Conduit of Celestials is Windwalker. Master of Harmony and Shadowpan is Brewmaster. Master of Harmony and Conduit of the Celestials is Mistweaver. So, Brewmaster, Windwalker, Mistweaver. That's my guess. Alright, so, for Hunter. Hunter's a little tricky. I'm trying not to be biased. So, some people said Sentinel Pack Leader is BM. But I think... So we know MM is Sentinel Dark Ranger. I feel like Pack Leader and Dark Ranger is BM. Right? This is BM. This is Survival. And then this is Marksman. Alright? I may be wrong. I may be better than I'm wrong. So you get... No, I don't think Dark Ranger is melee. You know what? I'm going to say it. Dark Ranger isn't melee. Both of these can be melee. This is not melee. Alright. Lightsmith, Herald of the Sun. Prot. Head of the Sun, Templar. Holy. Lightsmith, Templar. Red. There we go, I did it. I did it. Am I wrong? Probably for some. Am I right for some? Yes, and I gotta be given credit for all of them. Alright, that was just me riffing. I literally think all of these are cool. I'm super excited. There's a few that are, like, weird, but these aren't class skins proper. They're trying to find stuff that fits in between the two specs. And they said all this is tentative. Maybe some of these names will change by the time we get there. But don't go in with, like, an exception of, like, are these subclasses, are these class skins? Right now they're hero talents. They're going to function like Covenants in a way, a better version of Covenants, where you pick the spec that's best in that genre of damage. So it's like, I'm going to end up picking this one for AoE, this one for single target, and you're going to be easily able to switch. And for the more casual players, you'll just pick one that sounds cool and fits an aesthetic you want for the class. It gives the player a different way to imagine their character. Like, now I'm going to be an augmentation scale commander or an augmentation chrono warden. I think that's super good. I think this is super awesome, and I cannot wait to test these, see these talents in the alpha in spring, and play them when it comes out next fall or winter. No, they said fall. So I'm excited. But thank you for watching. This was the longer one, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.